Ladies, have you ever received a text from a man that made your heart flutter for a second, only to feel confused, annoyed, or even disappointed right after? You're not alone. There are certain text messages that men send, not because they genuinely care, but because they want a reaction, a hit of attention, a moment of validation. And if you're not careful, your reply could actually reward the wrong behavior, instead of raising your standards. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 extremely common, extremely annoying texts that women receive from men. And more importantly, I'll show you exactly what to say in return so that you protect your self-worth, keep your feminine power, and actually increase his respect for you. This isn't about games. This is about emotional self-respect. And when you respond from that place, you don't just teach a man how to treat you, you become unforgettable. So let's dive in. Text number 1. Miss you, but he's been distant. This one is sneaky. You haven't heard from him in days, maybe weeks. He's been cold, distant, and suddenly out of nowhere you get that one-liner, miss you, and for a moment your heart skips. You feel special, hopeful. He's thinking about me. You might even screenshot it and send it to your best friend, smiling. But slow down, gorgeous, because here's what's really happening. This is not a genuine emotional investment. This is a validate me text, sent in moments when he's feeling lonely, bored, or insecure, and wants a little emotional snack. Not a meal, not a real connection, just attention. So how should you reply? That's sweet of you, short, kind, feminine, but most importantly, you don't give him what he's really asking for. An ego boost. You don't say miss you too. You don't dive into a conversation. You simply receive the compliment and leave it at that. You stay in your power. You don't chase crumbs, because you're not the woman who clings to temporary comfort. You're the woman who waits for real effort, and he'll feel that. Text number 2. Hey, I've been thinking about you after ghosting you. Let's call this the back from the dead text. This is when a guy suddenly pops up in your inbox after disappearing for weeks, even months. No explanation, no apology. Just this. Hey, I've been thinking about you. Sounds sweet, right? Wrong. This is emotional manipulation dressed as sentimentality. He wants to reset the connection without doing the hard work. He wants to skip accountability and pick up where he left off. But this time, you set the tone. And here's the perfect response. Well, duh. It's playful, cheeky, but it also holds power. It subtly says, I know you've been thinking about me. Of course you have. I'm unforgettable, but don't expect me to swoon just because you remembered. You're letting him know if he wants back into your world, he's going to have to earn his way in. Text number 3. Hey, and that's it. Let's be honest. When a man sends you just one word, like hey, it says more than you think. This is not a message. It's a poke, a tap, a lazy breadcrumb. And sadly, many women jump to respond eagerly, hoping it will lead to more. But here's what you do instead. Hey, yes, match the energy, but also infuse it with your positive vibe. Show that you're joyful, feminine, and glowing, but only mirror the effort he gives. Now, here's the catch. If he follows up with a real conversation, great. But if he sends nothing after that, don't double text, don't chase, don't feed the silence. Let it be, because men are watching your response patterns. If he learns that he can send the bare minimum and get your full attention, he will. But if he learns that your attention is earned, you instantly become high value in his eyes. Text number 4. What are you up to? At 11 p.m. after no contact all day. Ladies, this is the flake text, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You had plans. He went silent. No messages all day, no updates. And then suddenly, when the night is almost over, you get, "Hey, what are you up to?" Excuse me? He's pretending like nothing was planned, like your time doesn't matter, like he can just drop in when it suits him. And here's how you respond with elegance and confidence. "In my pajamas, about to sleep." And if he replies, "Oh, I was hoping to see you," you drop the mic with, "I thought we were catching up earlier, but since I didn't hear from you, I figured you had a flaky moment." Let's break down the magic of this response. You gently call him out on being unreliable, without being rude. You show that you notice patterns and you value your time. You still keep your tone soft and playful through the wink. That wink, that's high-level feminine energy. It says, "I'm not angry, I'm just not impressed," and that is irresistible. Final words, step into your feminine power. My love, let's be real, and texting isn't just about emojis and small talk. It's an energy exchange, a glimpse into the kind of relationship a man is trying to build with you, or not. So, when he sends one of those lazy, confusing, or validate me texts, it's not random. He's silently asking, how deeply does she value herself? Will she lower her standards just to feel chosen? Can I keep access to her without truly earning it? But now you're awake. You know who you are. You're no longer entertaining low-effort men from a place of lack or loneliness. Because the high-value woman you're becoming, she doesn't chase. She chooses. She doesn't respond to breadcrumb attention with desperation. She replies with grace, clarity, and unshakable self-worth. So when he sends you a half-hearted "hey" or a late-night "wide," you don't shrink, you rise. Because you, my beautiful soul, are not here to convince someone to value you. You're here to be met at your level, to be chosen without begging, to be loved without confusion. So next time a man texts you from a place of uncertainty or ego, remember this. You deserve consistency, not chaos. You deserve emotional depth, not digital crumbs. You deserve to be pursued, not puzzled. And if he can't give you that, wish him well and walk away like the queen you are. You are not here to be someone's maybe. You are a once-in-a-lifetime woman, a rare energy, a divine force. Know your power, own your worth, and never settle for anything less than a love that feels like peace. Let me know in the comments, have you ever gotten one of these texts? How did you respond?